On March 30th, 2018, the world was introduced to Crank and Crank. Since its release, Crank and Crank has been widely regarded as one of the greatest cartoons of all time. Its combination of awesome animation and epic story arcs have made it a hit with audiences around the world. But even with all that, Cartoon Network has decided to treat the show like absolute garbage, even though people like it, even though it gets more ratings than Teen Titans Go. Cartoon Network has an absolute hatred of Crank and Crank. But why would they treat our favorite Creekins like this? Well, hi, I'm the PNG Tuber, and today we're going to be talking about why Cartoon Network hates Crank and Crank. And it's not for the reasons that you think. Okay, so first of all, Crank and Crank is black. Now, in the eyes of the evil executives, that's enough to put the show at the pasture. But really think about it. Cartoon Network has been completely infiltrated by the devious Democrats and the woke mind virus. So they're being forced to put abominable secular messages in their shows. And if you guys remember, there are gay characters in Crank and Crank. Now stay with me here. What if Cartoon Network decided to fulfill their wokeness quota given to them by the Democrats by putting all this LGBT content in Crank and Crank? What if they were sabotaging the show this whole time? Crank and Crank could have been a good old-fashioned wholesome show for true American patriots. But no! They just had to include all this woke bullcrap in the show. Cartoon Network was planning the downfall of Crank and Crank this whole fucking time. Wake up, people! Cartoon Network doesn't just hate your favorite shows. They hate everything that true American patriots care about. They hate you! Just look at the garbage that they're desperately trying to pass off as cartoons. Summer Camp Island, more like Slave Shack stupidity. We Baby Bears, more like we just wasted 11 minutes of your valuable time. I'm so sick and tired of this stupid fucking channel just continuing to run themselves into the fucking ground by airing the same fucking shows over and over again. Like Teen Titans Go and Gumball are good shows, but do we really need to see them 20 fucking times in the same day? In a spontaneous fucking marathon that's only broken up by stupid fucking baby shows like Thomas and Friends All Engines Go and Bugs Bunny Builders. What the hell is Bugs Bunny Builders anyway? The only thing they need to be building is a giant fucking wall around Cartoon Network Studios so that they can't fucking leave the office until they get their fucking shit together. Whatever happened to Cartoon Network? They used to be home of awesome cartoons, and now they're just the home of terrible decision making. Anyway, with that psychotic rant out of the way, Crank and Crank is being set up shit's crank. Hopefully Cartoon Network can pull their hands out of their asses and realize that they had a good thing going with Craig. And they'll never be able to have another successful show ever again. At this point, just shut down the Cartoon Network. It's not the same channel that we all loved. But either way, I'm the PNG Tuber, tearing down my shrine of Cartoon Network classics and signing off. Bye!